Up short.
Short. I think 2.
Stick it, stick it.
One more, I think. Oh. Yes, sir.
You're cracked.
How
I don't know how we're winning this game, dude. I feel like we should be losing bad.
No chance. Raucous goes down. Effie's very sharp today on the sova.
Last round in the half.
No offense against Raucous, but I don't think he's really won a clutch before, and I wouldn't really expect him to. And that sounds like Flame, but honestly, it's just he's not the guy on the team. If it's Zachary in a 1v4, maybe. If it's Baby Bay,
Don't do him like just stop. Don't do him like that. Let's focus on Marv having the good game. 15 and 7. Marv, well, what a bloody player. This man. Complete turnaround from map 1.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, that is a really important point as well. Marv, I think, he's been really big on this map so far. Big part of how FaZe have been winning these rounds. I mean, every single round that I think FaZe has won.
Admittedly, a lot of players in VALORANT that are contracted have like almost non-negotiable streaming hours that they have to hit.
So, I believe it. It's the only way these orgs can justify even remotely paying, you know, the amount that they are for these players.
So when you add practice time on top of your streaming hours, it's almost like you're working, you know, on weekdays 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
So you're just like, okay, when are we going to find time to go into a server and go over stuff? Outside of, you know, put in the extra mile after practice, after our scrims. And you could just say, well, just cancel a scrim and like do stuff, but then you're losing valuable time testing, and then the solution is just get a coach to do it for you, but then you're relying on someone who might not be as knowledgeable and like on the game.
Yeah.
It's just a shitty
3 possibility.
You see what this? You see this? I'm just a piece of side road content to Shroud, dude. He just tunes in because he knows I'm gonna be in pain. He knows. I can't catch a fucking break. I can't catch a fucking break. I can't catch a fucking break!
Of shock dart on a 2 HP Cutler, but it's not the fact that Cutler was low HP, it's the fact that he just
Get out of my way!
where the dart needs to land to get that kill, regardless of, you know, where Cutler was.
TSM this time with the blade storm already out. Oh gosh, look at the combination. Just guessing off the gravity well.
Oh my god, well done. Well done.
Another. I mean, it's just everything going right for Immortals right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's definitely a problem that we've suffered from recently. And I think it's a problem that teams will always deal with, no matter how good they are. All it takes is one loss for people to start like questioning what's happening. And so as soon as those like doubts start creeping into your mind about what you're doing, that's when it kind of like all falls down. You know, you got to like step back and like talk to the team. Like, hey, like this is what's happening. This is how I think we should fix it. Like, let's focus up, right? Some teams don't do that, and the problem just continues. But and even on some days, everyone's just on the same page. You're all just feeling it, right? And then everything's clicking, so it's all going to work. But sometimes, you know, someone's not hitting their shots, so then they're not confident. They believe the call, but they're not confident in themselves to like do their part.
Yep.
So then the strat will fall apart because of that. Sometimes it's like, you know.
Do you think Brax should play, or do they need Hazed? Okay, I will say one thing about the Brax versus Hazed situation. Every time, I'm not saying this is a reason or anything, but it's weird. Every time we've ever played TSM, we've gotten close, but we've lost. It was always Hazed top fragging. Always. Every single time. Hazed would just pop off versus us. And as soon as Hazed is not there, we fucking beat TSM. I mean... But I do think Brax is good.
They planned for what?
Oh god, I lost that.
Oh?
Omen kill.
Kind of fun.
There's one close right
cool.
to you.
Cheeky.
Sova's hit 46.
Into nest.
One enemy
Nice,
remaining.
HAFU. Sage diff. You're better.
Could be out.
You're better. You're way better.
Oh my god, that was
You're
insane.
so good.
Ooh.
I did
Good
that.
God.
That was so
I
sick.
did that. I did that. Me.
1v3.
That was the coolest thing I've ever done. That was way cooler than the A's.
I agree.
That was the coolest thing I've ever done.
Nothing really to stop it unless there's some nutty shock darts that we're about to see come out from Dazzle. Oh, NISMO actually looking to get it done here. Bounces the paint shells.
I mean,
Is
that's
that
just
going to
impressive,
be
really.
enough?
Finesse just looks at it and he's like, what?
He's in disbelief at what just...
Why did he go back into it?
No,
Weird.
Wardell, no. He got out of bed and just went straight back into it.
Now JC plays ball coming through, but Gangsta just holding down the trigger, gets the response. Oh,
They're just getting, they're getting
Oh,
owned,
the
dude.
paint shell.
They're getting owned.
Poki, Brax, nowhere to go. If that doesn't say,
That's it.
If that doesn't wrap the entire
That's the last
series
round?
up, I don't know what
Oh
does.
my god.
The last round is 4 Buckies and an Aries and...
Thoughts on Sentinel too. I have no thoughts. Care less. I feel bad for Tyson, but I feel happy for Will and Dior.
Tell him to talk to me. Oh, they TP?
One TP?
Is someone bullying you in school? Tell him to come to me.
I only heard one. Two? Okay, come.
I'll show him.
One enemy remaining. Satchel out.
Let's go. Tell him to speak to me. What's up?
We're dancing now. Let's keep it up.
Are you talking shit to my little brother? Oh my.
This guy's 100. Oh, they're both low.
Oh
my god, they're just giving it to you.
What?
How the fuck do you win this every
What
time?
are they doing?
They're like, here. Make it the red. Dude, you're playing a different game than me, man. You're playing a different.
I was IGLing more than I used to. While Nature was still on the team, I was still a secondary IGL. I still IGL'd a lot. Just Nature did most of it. Now without Nature, me and Rossi call together, but maybe I'm calling slightly more. But eventually, I do think we want Rossi calling more. But you know, he's young. He's 17, inexperienced. Like he'll get there. But I do think that's the direction the team's heading in. You mentioned you prefer not to, yes, but I mean, I don't mind IGLing, but today the ideas were flowing. IGLing was not a forced thing. I was talking when I felt like. I was talking a lot, to be honest, but it wasn't forced. I didn't unenjoy it.